Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna. Everybody together. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaur. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo bhai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Go Premanandi Hari Hari Bo. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Purvikacharya Astatara Satta Sri Srimad. His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Purvikacharya Astatara Satta Sri Srimad. His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gogopinath. Shai Mukunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dhama Ki Jai. Jamuna Maya Ki Jai. Ganga Maya Ki Jai. Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Granthvat Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Yuga Dharma Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Priyat Mridanga Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. Transcendental Krishna Prasadam Distribution Ki Jai. Go Premanandi. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Holy Ekadasi Vrata Ki Jai. Go Premanandi. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga.
Bless me so that I can sleep nicely. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Is it okay or we should do it with you? Yeah. More behind. No, इस लाइन के साथ ना इसमें आना चाहिए. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari 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 Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana
यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Kalachandji Radha Kalachandji Radhe Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Kalachandji Radha Kalachandji Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev जय श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय, श्री श्री राधा कालाचंद जी की जय, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद देव की जय, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद श्रील गुरुदेव की जय. हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी. कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय श्री गोविंदाय नमो नमः. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. Hare Krishna. I seek blessings of all the Vaishnavas here so that we can, thank you, so that we can glorify the Lord and speak something and discuss something for our own purification. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So we are in Canto 10, chapter number 8, verse number 11. 11 onwards we will read till verse number 19, and our focus verse is verse number 13. So let's begin reading text number 11.
Sukadeva Goswami continued, having thus been specially requested by Nanda Maharaj to do that which he had already desired to do, Gargamuni performed the name-giving ceremony for Krishna and Balaram in a solitary place.
Gargamuni said, "This child, the son of Rohini, will give all happiness to his relatives and friends by his transcendental qualities. Therefore, he will be known as Rama, and because he will manifest extraordinary bodily strength, he will also be known as Bala. Moreover, because he unites two families, Vasudev's family and the family of Nanda Maharaj, he will be known as Sankarsana."
Your son Krishna appears as an incarnation in every millennium. In the past, he assumed 3 different colors, white, red, and yellow. And now he has appeared in a blackish color. In another Dwapara Yuga, he appeared as Lord Ramachandra in the color of Shuka, a parrot. All such incarnations have now assembled in Krishna.
For many reasons, this beautiful son of yours sometimes appeared previously as the son of Vasudev. Therefore, those who are learned sometimes call this child Vasudev.
For this son of yours, there are many forms and names according to his transcendental qualities and activities. These are known to me, but people in general do not understand them.
To increase the transcendental bliss of cowherd men of Goloka, this child will always act auspiciously for you, and by his grace only you will surpass all difficulties.
O Nanda Maharaja, as recorded in history, when there were an irregular, incapable government, Indra having been dethroned, and people were being harassed and disturbed by thieves. The child appeared in order to protect the people and enable them to flourish, and he curbed the rougers and thieves.
Demons, asuras, cannot harm the demigods, who always have Lord Vishnu on their side. Similarly, any person or group attached to Krishna is extremely fortunate, because such persons are very much affectionate towards Krishna. They cannot be defeated by demons like the associates of Kamsa or by the internal enemies, the senses.
Yes. 19.
In conclusion, therefore, O Nanda Maharaj, this child of yours is as good as Narayana. In his transcendental qualities, opulence, name, fame, and influence, he is exactly like Narayana. You should all raise this child very carefully and cautiously.
Yes. Thank you. Let's recite our verse, verse number 13. Asan varnayastrayo yasya. Verse number 13. No problem. Yes. Asan varnastrayo yasya. Asan varnastrayo yasya. Grinato anuyugam tanu. Shuklo raktastatha pita. Shuklo raktastatha pita. Idanim krishnatam gataha. Idanim krishnatam gataha. Asan varnayastrayo yasya. Grinato anuyugam tanu. Shuklo raktastatha pita. Idanim krishnatam gataha. Asan varnastrayo yasya. Grinato anuyugam tanaha. Sorry. Grinato anuyugam tanu. Shuklo raktastatha pita. Idanim krishnatam gataha. Asan varnastrayo yasya. Grinato anuyugam tanu. Shuklo raktastatha pita. Idanim krishnatam gataha. Yes.
asan were assumed. Varna traya, three colors. He, indeed, asya, of your son Krishna. Grinata, accepting. Anuyugam tanu, transcendental bodies according to the different yugas. Shukla, sometimes white. Rakta, sometimes red. Tatha, as well as. Pita, sometimes yellow. Idanim Krishnatam Gataha. At the present moment, he has assumed a blackish color. Translation by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Your son Krishna appears as an incarnation in every millennium. In the past, he assumed three different colors: white, red, and yellow. And now he has appeared in a blackish color. In another Dwapar Yuga, he appeared as Lord Ramchandra in the color of Shuka, a parrot. All such incarnations have now assembled in Krishna. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Partially explaining the position of Lord Krishna and partially covering the facts, Garga Muni indicated, your son is a great personality. So partially explaining the position of Lord Krishna and partially covering the fact, Garga Muni indicated your son is a great personality and he can change the color of his body in different ages. The word Granatha indicates that Krishna is free to make his choice. In other words, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and may therefore do whatever he desires. In the Vedic literature, the different colors assumed by the Personality of Godhead in different millenniums are stated. And therefore, when Garga Muni said, your son has assumed these colors, he indirectly said, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because of Kamsa's atrocities, Garga Muni tried to avoid disclosing this fact. But he indirectly informed Nand Maharaj that Krishna, his son, was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, in our discussion, we will read the whole purport because it's a big purport. So, we will discuss and then continue reading. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padkamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Shri Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev ki jai. So we are reading from 10th canto, chapter 8, verse number 11 to 19. And the pastime goes like this. After the earlier chapters, Krishna killing is a small baby killing demon Putna, and then Trinavarta we heard. And then now they are growing. At what age? Now, approximately 3 to 6 months, we can say, the pastime of Trinavarta. So 3 months was over, 100 days plus, something like this. So now the children are growing, and we are talking Krishna Balram, but so far they don't have names. Lala, something like this only they were calling, because the name giving ceremony still did not happen. And with every child, when the child is born, parents are very eager. Even when the mother is pregnant, the child has not come out, the parents start thinking about their children, their child. So here Nanda Maharaj was also very much, concerned that we have to do the name-giving ceremony. And he was looking for a best priest. And Vasudev there, Nanda Maharaj is in Gokul and Vasudev is in Mathura, yes. So he was also thinking. So he asked Garga Muni. Now Garga Muni is a family priest of Yadukul dynasty. So he called him, they met, and now those who are attending regularly classes, they know the story, what is going on, so they can connect what we are speaking. Nanda Maharaj, Vasudev's child, Devaki, gave the birth to Krishna, and it was transformed overnight to Yashoda's lap, and then the girl of Yashoda was brought here. And then as Kamsa wanted to kill her, she flew in the air and she said, "You can't kill me, and the one who will kill you is already born, So he was already afraid. And this Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda did not know this. They did not know that the child was exchanged, and that was Krishna's desire. But Vasudev knew. And now Vasudev knew that his child Krishna is there with Nanda Maharaj in Gokul. And he wanted the name-giving ceremony to be done by his family priest, because it is our children, our child. So he told Garg Muni. He told two things. One, he said, you go to Gokul, go to Nanda Maharaj's house, and when Nanda Maharaj is asked to do the name-giving ceremony, immediately don't agree to that. Initially you say, no. And because, why it is said? Because Vasudev and Nanda Maharaj are good friends. And if everybody knows Garg Muni is a great priest, their family priest of Yadukul. And if he does the name-giving ceremony of the child of Nanda Maharaj in Gokul, Kansa is always fearful, and this will create doubt that this must be the same child who was born from Devaki. So keeping all these things in mind, he said, don't immediately agree to that proposal. And then he said, don't tell that I have sent you here. This is the this thing. It's just coincidence. He came, something like that, So these two things he said, and he remembered. And he knew, that Gargamuni is a great astrologer, family priest, and he knows past, present, and future. So he knew Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he has to do the name-giving ceremony. But this Vasudev reminded him, don't immediately agree because of these reasons, and don't tell that I have sent you. And now Gargamuni accepted, and he went. And he knocked the door of Nanda Maharaj in Gokul. And then Nanda Maharaj opened the door. And he recognized this is a great personality, Gargamuni. He was very happy, and there's a beautiful description given, by our acharyas, how he welcomed Gargamuni. Folded hands, he paid obeisances, and then he invited, gave him seat, and he worshipped him nicely because he's a great Brahmana. And after welcoming and all these, respect, then he said, it is very auspicious that you have come here. A great saint like yourself, they never go to any place without, they don't have any self-interest. When they go to some house, I think yesterday Mataji covered this point, it was there in the previous verses, that whenever the saintly people go to any house, it is for the householder's benefit, it's for the benefit of the grahasthas. And he said, we grahasthas are always busy with our health, security systems, management, office, job, children, all these things. So we hardly get chance to go to the sage's place. So you, by your mercy, you come, you come to deliver us, for our purification, for our benefit. So it's very auspicious that you have come here, and you are such a great scholar. So I would request you, if you kindly do the name-giving ceremony of our children, So he remembered what Vasudev told. Immediately don't get agree, don't agree to that. So he said, no, if I will do the name-giving ceremony of your children, then Kamsa will have doubt that this is, the Devki's son who are safely kept here, to protect them. So, and if he come to know, because see, Vasudev and Nanda Maharaj are good friends, stepbrothers, cousins, very, very close. And definitely Vasudev kept his child here. His doubt will be clarified, and then he will come, and it will not be good if I become the cause for all these things. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knew nobody can kill, but for the public sake, he said, everybody will come to know. So I better you ask some other priest. And Nanda Maharaj was requesting him, this is my personal desire, if you can do that. And he said, please at least look at the child, look at these children, They were two, right? One Rohini's son and one Yashoda's son. So please give them blessings. Whenever devotees come to our house, Maharaj comes, sannyasi comes, any sage comes, we offer our children at their lotus feet, please bless them, something like this. So Nanda Maharaj also asked Gargamuni, please bless them, please at least have a look at them. And now what will happen when somebody have darshan of Krishna? So Nanda Maharaj asked the mothers to bring the children. So Rohini brought the elder one, and Yashoda Mai brought the younger one in their lap.
And as soon as Garg Muni saw these two children, he had no control on himself. Having direct darshan of the Lord. Now we know when child was born, so many demigods used to come in different forms. They used to come so that people will not recognize that they are, demigods and with all jewelry and everything. They used to come in a normal dress and as a normal person in Gokul, to have darshan of Lala. This we know, we have discussed this before. So here when this Garg Muni is directly seeing the Lord, so happy. He was so happy. When we are in a blissful situation, the symptoms like, tears in the eyes and voice getting choked and all these symptoms, he was trying to control his tears of ecstasy, but he was not able to, He was trying to control. Why? Because when the tears comes, the vision becomes blur. So if the vision becomes blur, then I will not be able to have darshan of Krishna, continuous darshan of Krishna. So he was trying to control his tears, but he was so happy out of love that the tears were coming, He was not able to control. But at least he was able to not blink his eyes. It was mentioned in the scriptures, he was seeing Krishna with the unblinking eyes, unblinking eye. Even if for a moment, he don't want to lose that darshan. So this was beautifully described in much detail, of how was his position at that time. And then after having darshan, he was thinking, today my eyes got perfection. Today my birth of existence, my existence got perfection. That was successful. Today in the dynasty where I appeared, that got perfection because I saw the darshan of Krishna. Today my purohiti means priesthood, that got purified because I got the darshan of Krishna. So he was appreciating, how auspicious it is to have darshan, and then he's 80 years old. He's old. And he is very well-known, respectable person in the society. But he wants to touch the feet of the baby Krishna, baby at that time, But if he does that, everybody will see, what is this, because all people were around, so he was not able to do that. So he thought, what other people will think. But then he thought, at least let me get closer to his heart, to my heart. So he took the child. And then when he was in so much ecstasy, now Nanda Maharaj again requested, kindly, I request you, this is my personal desire, if you can give do the name giving ceremony of these children. And you are worrying that everybody will come to know. I have an idea. We will go to Goshala. Nobody comes there, And what to speak of, the village people? We will not invite anyone, not even any, relative or near ones. Nobody we will invite. No gorgeous ceremony. It will be very simple, with only the mothers, the children, you and me. Only that. Nobody will come to know. I'll make sure. So then that's what Garg Muni wanted in his heart, to do the name-giving ceremony. And he was telling, normally priesthood, if we know, it was mentioned that it is not a very high profession. In India, we know, Brahman ko, call Brahman, do this ritual, give some dakshina, okay, That's their job, always namkaran, ye sanskar, wo sanskar, and then so it is not considered very high position, profession. But Garga Muni was thinking, and he was mentioning also that Vashishta Muni. Now, who was Vashishta Muni? The one, huh? Yeah, Lord Ramchandra's dynasty, Raghukul's priest, he was. And he took this profession because he knew in this dynasty, Lord Ram is going to come and I will be known as the person who did the name-giving ceremony of Lord Ram. And he remembered that. And Garg Muni was also telling, even I feel, my birth is purified today because this priesthood is not so good profession, but I will be known for all the time that I was the one who did the name-giving ceremony of Krishna. So that is glorious, So he said, it is not a one day. We have hundreds and thousands of children in the whole world. And every children have a name-giving ceremony also. Nobody remembers for a long time, right? Who has done it? Nobody remembers. Even I don't remember the name of the person who gave me the name. It is just a ritual. We just do it and then we give dakshana and the Brahman goes. We don't remember. But he said, with this child, it is not a one-day job, that giving name ceremony. It will be remembered for all the time to come that Garg Muni did the name-giving ceremony of the child Krishna, So he was so happy. And when Nand Maharaj requested that we will do it quietly, so what is your concern will be taken care, then he agreed. Because that was in his heart also, and that was Vasudev's desire also. So then he agreed. And then they went to Gaushala. And now, in the name-giving ceremony, what we do, generally, the astrologer give the, name, 2-3 names, according to their, chart, which nakshatra they were born and what were the different planets' position, and according to their, they have this all calculations. So, and they also foretell the interest, the inclinations of the child. Even normal astrologer also, when we go, they tell. So now today's verse is all about the name-giving ceremony, that he's telling about Balram, the qualities, he's telling about Krishna, the qualities, and then giving the name, appropriate name. And he knows so much. But like the first line, it was mentioned here in what verse we were reading. It's a big purport we will try to cover today. Text 13, no? Yeah. So I will finish the story and then we will move this. Yeah. Explaining the position of Lord Krishna and partially covering the facts. He cannot tell everything, And Krishna can make one understand how much he wants to understand that person. So, yeah. So he did the name-giving ceremony. And these verses, which talks about... this is a son of Rohini, so he will be known as Rohineya, and he will give pleasure to everyone, so Rama, and he will have a lot of strength, so Bala, so Balaram. And then we know the reason of Sankarshan. Why? Because the child was transferred from Devaki wombs to Rohini's womb. That was the elder one. But he is giving the reason what? Both, he is giving the reason. This Balaram, if two persons have distances or some things, he will drag them and bring them together and make their bonding strong. So the person who drags or who brings it together is Sankarshan. So this reason he gave. Like here also Prabhupada gives in the purport of, although the families of Nand Maharaj and Vasudev both came from the same father, they were divided as Kshatriya and Vaishya. Now Kshatriya and Vaishya, now Baldev united them and therefore he was known as Sankarshan. So internal reason we know, he is giving the external reason, His name will be Sankarshan because of this reason. So that about the elder child. And then about Krishna, he started speaking. Krishna appears as incarnation in every millennium. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamiham. And why he comes? Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya cha dushkritam, and dharma sanstapana arthaya. So he appears as an incarnation in every millennium. Sometimes in human form, sometimes in animal, sometimes in aquatic form, sometimes half man, half animal, like Nrsimhadev. So he comes in various forms. And he assumes various colors also. Now he has appeared in a blackish color and so on. So let's read the purport. Partially explaining the position of Lord Krishna and partially covering the facts, Gargamuni indicated your son is a great personality. Gargamuni indicated he has appeared in the past also. Every children has appeared in the past, but he is, he's telling he is a great personality and he can change the color of his body in different ages. And Grinata indicates Krishna is free to make his choice. We are not free to make our own choice. Which color we get, which parents we get, which country we will born, we have no choice. We can desire in our life, and Krishna, if sanctions, we will get it. But we don't have, that choice that I will choose my parents, or I will choose my color or my face cut, But the word Granata indicates that Krishna is free to make his choice. And in other words, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and may therefore do whatever he desires because he is Swarat. The first verse of Bhagavatam itself says he is Swarat, he is independent. In Vedic literature, the different colors assumed by personality of Godhead in different millenniums are stated, and therefore, when Gargamuni said, your son has assumed these colors before, he indirectly said, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because of Krishna's, it's there also. Yeah. Because of Krishna's atrocities, Gargamuni tried to avoid disclosing this fact. Sorry. Because of Kansa's atrocities, thank you, Prabhuji. Because of Kansa's atrocities, Gargamuni tried to avoid disclosing this fact. But he indirectly informed Nand Maharaj that Krishna, his son, was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he told also, and as Acharya said, Nand Maharaj and Yashoda will understand what Krishna wants them to understand. He is telling, this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It may be noted that Srila Jiva Goswami in his book Krama Sandarbha. Now Krama Sandarbha is written by Jiva Goswami where there is a commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam complete, one by one canto. Krama means in series, one by one. So he has enunciated the purport of this verse. In every millennium, Krishna appears in a different form. Either as white, red or yellow, but this time he personally appeared in his original blackish form. So this Krishna form is complete and whole. Other forms he comes partially. He brings like Bhagavan is Aishwarasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashasha Shriya Jnana Vairagya Yaschaiva Shannam Bhagitingana. So a person who has all these 6 qualities in full all the time is Bhagwan. Aishwarya, Virya, Shri, like knowledge, wealth, fame, beauty, renunciation, all these things. Full all the time, that is Bhagwan. So Krishna is like that. So it is said, this time he personally appeared in his original blackish form and as predicted by Garg Muni exhibited the power of Narayan. So he is as good as Narayan, he is telling in his, all these opulence. Because in this form, the Supreme Personality of Godhead exhibits himself fully. His name is Sri Krishna, the all-attractive. So I don't know how much time we have, but I wanted to say one thing in this. One time, one devotee asked Guru Maharaj, how is it, what is the difference between different forms? Nrsimha, Vara, Rama, Krishna, and other different forms. So Maharaj gave a beautiful answer. He said, there is no difference also and there's difference also. How? Like every day we see the moon. Is it the same? The moon is waxing and waning. You know? Sometimes crescent moon, then half moon, and then slowly Purnima, full moon. You know, like that we see. Moon is always complete in itself. For our vision, we see it like this. Right? So similarly, he said, all these different forms, it is not that Lord Nrsimhadev is less than Lord Krishna or Lord Ramchandra is less than Lord Krishna. But it is at that particular time, whatever is needed, he comes with that much opulence. You know, like we have this room and we switch on the light, whichever is required. Maybe the prasadam room there, it is switch off right now. It's not required. So when Krishna comes, he comes with all the opulence, full beauty, full strength, etc., etc. But when other incarnation like Nrsimhadev, Vara, Vaman, he comes taking those opulence which is required at that particular time. Prabhupada also explained this example in the purport, about this light. Whatever is needed, we switch on that. We don't switch on everything. So that's what is mentioned here. And that moon example, I liked it very much also. Moon is always full. Even when we see no moon day, Amavasya day, still moon is existing. Right? Moon is always full. Okay, next paragraph. Factually, Krishna is the source of all avatars. Krishna is the source of all avatar. He is avatari. And therefore, all the different features of different avatars are present in Krishna. All the different features of different avatars are present in Krishna. So, all incarnations are included within Krishna. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can appear as Lord Ramchandra to Murari Gupta. From Chaitanya Charitamrita we know. He appeared as four-armed Mahavishnu to Maharaj Pratap Rudra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared as Shadbhujaru to Sridhar Kolavicha. Shadbhuj means two arms Ram, with bow and arrow, two arms of Krishna with flute, and two arms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Kamandalu and Danda, So Shadbhujaru. And he appeared as Lord Nrsimhadev to Chand Kazi. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. So because all these incarnations are included in Krishna, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he showed all these forms. So that's what is mentioned here. All the different features of the different avatars are present in Krishna. When Krishna incarnates, all the features of other incarnations are already present within him. All the features of other incarnations are already present in him. Other incarnations are partial representation of Krishna, who is full-fledged incarnation of the Supreme Being. And it is to be understood that the Supreme Being, whether appearing as Shukla, Rakta or Apita, white, red or yellow, is the same person, is the same moon. When he appears in different incarnations, he appears in different colors, just like the sunshine, which contains 7 colors, rainbow, we see also. Sometimes the colors of the sunshine are represented separately. Otherwise, the sunshine is observed mainly as bright light. The different avatars, such as the Manvantar avatar, Leela avatar, Dasha avatar, are all included in Krishna avatar. Now, there are many avatars, like the waves of the ocean, you cannot count. These many avatars are there. Now, when Krishna appears, all the avatars appear with him, as described in Bhagavatam. Avatarahi asankhyeya hare satvanide dvija yatha vidasina kulya sarashasyu sahasrasha. The avatars incessantly appear like incessantly flowing water. No one can count how many waves there are flowing in water. And similarly, there is no limitation of the avatars. And Krishna is full representation of all the avatars. Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. Because he is the source of all avatars. Krishna is Amshi, whereas others are Amsha. He is the original, whereas others are his partial expansions or representations. Part of Krishna. All living entities, including us, are Amshas. So there is two. It is said Vibhinna Amsha and Swa Ansha, Swamsha. So Vibhinna Ansha is like we living entities, separated part and parcel. And Swamsha is his own expansions, the incarnations. So that's what is mentioned here. Krishna is Amshi, whereas others are Amsha. Mame Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. These Amshas are of different magnitude. Human beings who are minute Amshas and the demigods, Vishnu Tattva and all other living beings are all part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. Krishna is the full representation of all living entities, and when Krishna is present, all avatars are included in him. Full moon is full. Rest all moon we see, half, crescent or whatever, but it's still full. The 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam describes the incarnations for each yuga in chronological order. 11th canto describes the incarnations of each yuga in chronological order. The Bhagavatam says, Krite Shuklas Chaturbahu Tretayam Raktavarno Aso Dwapare Bhagavan Syama and Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishna. So this is our last point of discussion for today. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We actually see that in Kali Yuga, Bhagavan has appeared in Pita Varna. Pita is yellow. Or Gaura Sundar. Although the Bhagavatam speaks of Krishna Varnam, to adjust all these statements, one should understand that although in some yugas, some of the colors are prominent, in every yuga, whenever Krishna appears, all the colors are present. Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam. Although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears without Krishna or without a blackish color, he is understood to be Krishna himself. Idanim. Idanim means now. Krishnatam Gataha. The same original Krishna who appears in different varnas has now appeared. So the same original personality of Godhead who appears in different yugas, in different colors, in different forms, in different magnitudes, has appeared in full now as Krishna. The word asan indicates that he is always present. Whenever the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears in his full feature, he is understood to be Krishna Varnam. Although he appears in different colors. Prahlad Maharaj states that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Channa, hidden. Although he is Krishna, he is covered by yellow color. Thus, the Gaudiya Vaishnava accept the conclusion that although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in peat color, he is Krishna himself. So, Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yagnyay Sankirtana Prayer Yajanti Hi Sumedasa. Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam. Krishna Varnam. Varna means also category, In Hindi school, if we see Varn A, Varn B, Varn A, Varn B, so it's a group, it's a category. Krishna Varnam. So he belongs to the same category. Same, is not different from Krishna. Krishna Varnam. Tvisha Krishnam. Tvisha means his color, his complexion is a Krishnam. Although he is Krishna himself, he can assume any color. As we discussed, sometimes red, sometimes green. So this time he has assumed a Krishna, means not black, golden color. He's standing there, Gauranga. So Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam. His complexion is a Krishna, is not black. Sango Pangastra Parshadam. And he has come, every incarnation comes with some, whenever Lord comes, he comes with, like Lord Ram came with bow and arrow. Narsinghadev came with his nails. And Krishna came with flute, you can say. But here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he comes with Sankirtan. What you said? Something? Huh? Krishna Prema, yes. And his weapons are Sango Pangastra Parshadam. All his associates are his weapons. Sa Anga Upanga. Ang means the main part, and Upang means the part like the hands and the shoulder, the fingers, all these things. Sa Anga Upanga Astra. Astra means weapon. Are Parshadam. All his associates. Advaita Acharya, Nityanand Prabhu, Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas Thakur, and these are like Ang, main, this Panchatattva. And then Swarup Damodar, Pratap Rudra, all these other associates who came to assist him in his drama, in his incarnation. So Sa Anga Upanga Astra Parshadam. So all his main bodily features and Anga and Upanga and all his weapons are his associates. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yajna Sankirtana Prayer. And why he has come? Nandavraj Prabhu just said, Sankirtana. He has come to inaugurate this Sankirtan movement, Yajna Sankirtana Prayer. And who will take this? Sumedasa. Who are very intelligent, they will accept him and accept what he said and follow. So Yajanti hi Sumedasa. Medasa means intelligent. Sumedasa means very intelligent. Those who are very intelligent will take this path, So this is beautiful verse given in Bhagavatam 11th canto, and this verse is given by this is 9 Nava Yogendras. One of the Yogendras is telling to Maharaj Nimi this beautiful description. Anyway, we'll not discuss that, but yes. Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yakne Sankirtana Prayer Yajanti Hi Sumedasa. So he's telling, now there are more verses where he's telling this child will be very beautiful, and Garg Muni is telling he will accept many forms and he will have innumerable names. His activities, his relations, his characters, all whatever, he will have so many names related to his relations, his leelas, and so many things, his transcendental qualities and activities. So, to increase the transcendental bliss of the cowherd men of Gokul, this child will be very auspicious. This child will be very auspicious, and by his grace only, everyone will surpass all their difficulties. So whatever obstacles, he will remove all the obstacles of your dynasty and the whole village and the whole world also. He is telling, he will be very dear to everyone. Oh Nanda Maharaj, when there were irregular, incapable government, Indra have been dethroned and people were harassed and disturbed. This child has appeared to protect the people. So he will always protect from all the calamities. He said, we are rushing now. This is beautiful verses. And demons cannot harm the demigods who always have Lord Vishnu on their side. Similarly, any person who will take shelter of Krishna, any person who will have attachment to your child, will have all auspiciousness in his life. This is the biggest thing. After hearing this, Nand Maharaj, becoming more and more happy. Our child, he will be this, he will be this, he will be this, he will make your, Vansh glorious. He will be liked by all. So many things he said. Because such persons are very much affectionate toward Krishna, they cannot be defeated by demons. So whosoever will be attracted to this baby, he will have no fear. So this child of yours is as good as Narayan. This much he told to Nand Maharaj. He will be as good as Narayan. Means all good qualities. Opulence, name, fame and influence. So you should raise this child very carefully and cautiously. So all these things he said, and then he blessed the child, both the children, gave Krishna and Balram the name, and he mentioned also he will have other names like Giriraj and Girivardhari and Mukunda and so many. Given people will know him with many names. Saying all these things, then he he said, now I will go. Before everybody will come to know more, I would like to take a leave. I bless, And in the heart, he was telling, I am blessed today. But formally, he said, I bless these children. You please take nice care. And then he said, I will leave. And it was mentioned, Nand Maharaj was so happy. He said, please take these gifts. And of course he gave, and Gopal Champu explains, but Garg Muni said, I don't know, I don't want any gift. And if I go with the gift outside in the village, people will come and see, kahin to you must have done some sanskar, so which sanskar you have done, of which child who has done. So people will come to know, so I'll not take anything. And anyway, you have given me everything by giving darshan of this child, So what more I need? So he was very self-satisfied. But Nand Maharaj, after, respectfully, when Garg Muni left, Nand Maharaj was very, 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 very happy. He was remembering all whatever he spoke about the glorious activities and auspiciousness of the child. So then he said, it is so nice. Now give gifts in charity to relatives, to guests, to poor, to brahmanas, the cows and the ornaments and jewelries and different things. Keep distributing, he was so happy. So this is all. And now I think the next is after Garg Muni left, and other pastimes will come up. So we went little ahead of time, but we did in a very short, of course, it was very detailed. Thank you so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Krishna Balram ki jai, Hare Krishna. Thank you, everyone. I forgot, if any comment, any correction, addition. Thank you so much, everyone. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.